So first and foremost, shout outs to Daphne, aka Celeb Bird, aka Queen of Accountability. Some women call it marrying themselves. I call it a distraction. Some women have reached a point where delusion is repackaged as empowerment because accountability is too uncomfortable. When relationships fail, it's easy to blame every man you've ever dated than to comfort the patterns you keep repeating. Instead of doing the inner work, they create a public ceremony celebrating self-marriage. Acting like it's the flex when it's really avoiding dressed up in glitter. True healing doesn't require a wedding dress. It requires honesty. You don't need vows to yourself. You need reflection, discipline, and the ability to admit where you contributed to your own heartbreak. Self-love is powerful, but performative self-love is just another mask. Marrying yourself is just a cute way to avoid admitting your own problems. Or just admit that you're the issue. And what she's referring to, I'm going to show you. Tiffany Haddish reveals she's a married woman after saying I do to herself. And you say that this is self-love, this is empowerment, this is empowering. What individual thinks that it's cool to marry themselves? And I'm not saying that she has mental illness though, but the ones they do, they really do think that marrying themselves is the best way to avoid, dealing with real conflicts. Meaning that, like Celeb Birchie said, avoiding accountability. And apparently, that's literally what you see in this post that I'm showing y'all. And time again, when I've seen celebrities, influencers, and regular people do this all the time, and they don't see nothing wrong with it. And apparently, I do. I think it's weird of you to marry yourself because you've avoided accountability your whole life, and someone have not held you accountable for whatever reason. I don't know. But all I know for sure is that if I marry myself, then something is clearly wrong with me. Something is clearly wrong with me. And yeah. I just find it funny that people will have to do whatever they can to marry themselves just to avoid conflicts. And they wonder why they're still going through what they're going through because they don't chose to put themselves in a difficult position in life. That's tough.